I think I've worked out what the best lighting is now. You know, I think this kind of darkish kind of background, it's still daylight. It's 4:17 p.m. now. It's still daylight. What's the... Hey, stop defocusing. Jokes. Day one. Don't know how I feel. Nah, honestly, been a good day. Been a great day. It's Monday. I got up early, went to the gym, drank 2 liters of water. You know what the hardest thing about this is? Drinking 4 liters of water. I drank 2 liters of water by like 7 a.m. and then I went to the toilet, I reckon 700 times every 20 minutes. It wasn't fun. Still not fun. But since then, I've drank not much water. So that's the hardest part. I did break my fast. I've had 4 boiled eggs. It's about 350 calories. So nice. I'm actually excited for this food. But day one's always gonna be easy, right? Like, I mean, you can do a full day fast and it's not gonna be that hard. So today's been pretty good. I went to the gym this morning, got up nice and early, went to the gym. I'm gonna go for a walk or a run, probably a walk initially. Let me get my body used to this. Later this evening outside, it's gonna be 45 minutes outdoors. So go for a walk later this evening. Got a steak ready to cook. I've had a pretty productive day. I'm just wrapping up my work day from home now. So I got home at about 3:30 and had some eggs, and now I'll work till about 6, cook some dinner, work a little bit more, go for a walk, come back, do some reading, go to sleep. So I reckon we got this. I reckon we've got this. Pressing stuff, don't know what the fuck's going on, but. Okay, so this is the dinner I had on night 1. I cooked 2 I fillet steaks. It was roughly around 550 grams in total, so it was a good amount. Felt satiated after it. Cooked to perfection, if you ask me, and just in the pan in the back had some fried eggs as well. Day 3, this is what I've learned so far. 1, you can train way harder than you think you can, because I've been training twice a day, and I'm not even sore. 2, you need to schedule for the things that you want to get done, and schedule them early in the day, because shit happens. And on day 2, I found myself going for my 45-minute workout outdoors at 10:30 at night because I didn't plan for it. And now I don't do that anymore because I had to get back and then read 10 pages as well. So now I get my reading done early. I get my second workout done nice and early as well. So come sort of 5, 6 o'clock, I'm kind of done. And then I can just work out the rest of the day and call it a night. Schedule, get stuff in. The hardest part so far has actually been what most people would least expect, and it's drinking the water. Workouts, cool. Food, so far so good. I felt a little bit queasy today, but I just didn't feel like meat. I was like, I'm missing the, whatever lettuce has. Like, you know how lettuce is crisp? Nothing I'm eating is crisp. Everything I'm eating is like meat. So I kind of miss crisp cold. Beef jerky might be good, that's not crisp. I kind of miss something crisp. Do you know what I mean? Like something that sort of just melts. Day 2, I went and got all my tests done. So I went and got my blood taken. I went to the doctors. That was a pretty unique experience. It was like I was traveling back to 2020 and worked a large portion of the day, and then I went and got a full body scan. I'll try and see if I can pop something somewhere. But I went and got a full body scan done. And that was cool. It tells you everything. I'll actually... Where's my phone? I'll actually pull it out. I'll tell you what's on it. I'll tell you exactly what it says and stuff. Yeah, there it is. Sent you a scan report yesterday. Let's have a look. Someone asked me, isn't it hard not to drink soft drink? And personally, nah. Like, you just sort it out, deal with it. I went and got a full body scan yesterday. They use it, it's called Styku, and what it does is you stand on a device, it weighs you, and then it has a camera in front of it, and it spins you around, and it measures all your body. Like, it takes a full scan of your body. It shows your body fat percentage, lean mass, bone mass, fat mass, lean mass, bone mass. Shows what your full body picture looks like. I'll just pop it there, huh? It shows what the body composition rankings are, which I think was pretty cool. But then what was even cooler yesterday that we did when we went through this with James Zammit from Recharge Lab in Victoria. Give him I'm giving them a plug, guys. They're not sponsoring me, but I'm trying to get them to sponsor me. If you go there, go tell them they need to sponsor me. If you don't go there, you should go there and tell them to sponsor me. No, but they're really cool. Recharge Lab, they do float tanks and EMS. We're working on a way to include EMS into this plan so that I can go once a week and get an EMS workout as well. So it's not cheating, it's actually extra work, but I'll also be able to recharge. Get it? Part of this challenge, you know, sometimes you go to bed later than you should, like tonight. And when you do that, you go to bed and you're like, I should have, you think to yourself, I should have gone to bed earlier. Or when you wake up, you go to bed later than you should. And when you wake up, you're tired, right? And the alarm's going off and you're trying to sell yourself into going back to sleep. And I almost did it. But then if I didn't have to get a second workout in, I probably would have convinced myself to go back to sleep. But because I had to get a second workout in, I was like, I can't. I'm not gonna have enough time. Like there's not gonna be enough time in the day for me to get the second workout in if I don't go in the morning. What up and welcome back. It's day 7 today and I'm recording this on Sunday night. So it's Sunday night, it's 6 p.m. on the dot, believe it or not. Biggest takeaways. I want to share 3 things actually. I want to share what I've done throughout the week. So I'll share a few different things with you. The lessons, like there were some key things that I realized pretty quick. And I want to share what's been the hardest thing, which might be surprising to some. If I had to pick my favorite meal, so I had steak, I think 3 or 4 times. I incorporated a few different things, but I think if I had to pick my favorite meal out of all the meals that I ate, I think I would have to say it was without a doubt the burger. So, and I'll try and put up a photo of it somewhere, I'll play something in the background, but basically it's a burger with no buns, no salads. So it's beef patty, cheese, egg, beef patty. And it was ridiculously good. Having a Weber has been a lifesaver. I would recommend anyone that wants to do this. I think you need a place where you can cook the meat that's easy to keep clean. Like it doesn't, you know, everything doesn't get dirty. I don't have to clean the kitchen all the time. I just go outside, cook everything, bring it in and eat. One of the hardest parts of all of this has actually been the having to drink 4 liters of water, believe it or not. Drinking 4 liters of water is not easy. You think, I know, you're thinking right now,
I drink heaps of water, blah, blah, blah.
Trust me, 4 liters to track it is a fair bit of water, and you end up going to the toilet 747 times. Yeah, I haven't had a full night's sleep since doing it because I keep getting up to pee and I don't like it. I'm trying to get as much of it in the early half of the day as I can. My strategy for making sure that I can get that all done is I've got actually 4 liters worth of bottles out in like steel bottles or aluminium bottles or whatever they are. And I fill them up with filtered water first thing in the morning, so they're all full. And then I know that I can't go to sleep unless these are all empty. Training twice a day, it's kept me accountable in the sense of I've had to get up in the mornings. Like there is no, even if I try and convince myself, like I need to go back to sleep, I don't. I get up and I do what I gotta do. And I have not once regretted getting up, not once, after the workout, not once. Every single time I get up and it just reiterates what I already knew in the sense of I have better days when I train in the morning. I have better days, I love sleep. I have better days when I train in the morning. That's just the truth. And it's just reiterating what I already knew, and getting in my afternoon or evening workout has actually been really difficult because if you don't plan for it, like if you don't account for it, you could get really caught up and then the next thing you know, the day's gone. I got caught on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday night, and I had to go for a walk at 10:30 at night because I hadn't done it. And then I got back, and then once I got back, I still had to read my 10 pages. So one of the biggest lessons for me has been making sure that I'm continuously planning and preparing, like scheduling everything in advance, you know what I mean? Like book out the reading time. You know, I've changed now with week 2, I'm actually gonna start reading earlier on. Like maybe I can read at some point, like put in, it doesn't take long to read 10 pages. It's like, you know, even if you're a slow reader, like what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, book that out in the middle of the day and book out that 20-minute window and read those 10 pages and just get it done. The second workout, you know, either book a time straight after work to go get it done before dinner, or I'm gonna go for a walk on my lunch breaks, go for a 45-minute walk instead of eating lunch so that I can go get that done. I have actually been eating lunch. I know I said I was gonna do a 1 meal a day sort of thing. I tried it on the first day and I got really, like I had a really, really late broke my fast with 4 boiled eggs at about, I think it was about 4 p.m. or something along those lines. And that was nice. Like, it was nice to eat after all that time. But I've actually found that I'm getting hungrier early in the day because of all the training. I'm actually consuming more food as well. So lifting weights or going to the gym and doing resistance training or strength training in the morning, and then continuously doing cardio in the evening has made me want to eat more. Like, I want to consume more calories. So I'm finding it difficult to stick to the 1 meal a day thing while training twice a day. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen the story I had asking people what their thoughts were around that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'll pop the thing somewhere and you know what to do. What else? Yeah, I think the biggest thing is schedule everything. Get the water in early. Get the workouts in early. I like the reading part because it's actually the book I'm currently reading, which I shared with you last time, called Top Grading, it's actually a tough read. Great read, but tough read, right? And if you read, you know what that, just because it's a tough read doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad book. It just means getting through it can be, or consuming the information can be quite difficult, but this is allowing me to chip away at it and regularly, because nothing worse than picking up a book and you're like, what are they talking about here? The hardest thing has been, seriously, just drinking the water throughout the whole day. I've had days where I've gotten to the end of the day and I've had a liter and a half of water left, and I did what any self-respecting man would do, and I chugged that shit and had a sore stomach and went to bed. Okay, let's talk. So we spoke food, let's talk weight. All right, I want to share with you some of the weight stuff that I've been doing. So let me get the app open. I do have a direct target with where I want my weight to go by the end of this though, and that's, I want to get down to 72 kilos. Big, I know, but I'll do it. We'll do it, okay? 72 kgs, and let's walk through the weight right now. So day one, I was 86.9, so I need to lose 15 kilos to get to where I want to go. Day 6, 83.55. I was pumped. I was like, man, almost like 4+ kilos down. So pumped. And then I weighed myself this morning and I was 84.45. Now, I don't know whether that's because, you know, I put on some muscle mass from the training. I don't know if it's because I'm just not up to scratch. No idea. So I'm down from what I weighed myself initially, down about 2.5, 3 kilos, something like that. Sorry. Yeah. Was that right? Something like that. I'm super interested to see where this goes from here though, right? Because you know, we all know that the initial 2, 3, 4 kilos is kind of melt straight off. Half of it's water weight, half of it's your body not knowing what's going on. So I'm super interested to see how week 2 goes, right? Not gonna lie, but I haven't found it super hard. My evening exercises have been walks at the moment, only because I'm factoring in that going from not being training 7 days a week, like training maybe 3 or 4 days, to training 7, to training twice. I'm just factoring in that I'm not gonna kill myself in the sense of I've got a life outside of this as well. I've got a business to run, we've got a podcast, and I just need to make sure that I can do everything outside of my life as well as keep this up as well, right? This is about making sure that this is sustainable and making sure that I can slowly, incrementally increase the evening workouts to start to include running as well. That's it, guys. That's me. That's the first week of the 75 hard. That's everything I've done, everything I've been doing. That's it. That's all I've got to say. If you aren't following me on any of these social, before I finish, a few people have come to me and they said, you need to be making like shorts about this, like TikToks basically. So, had an issue with my TikTok recently. I was in China and I opened my TikTok in China and my TikTok seems to have been completely banned. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, don't ask me anything about this except what my new TikTok is, which I'll link to here or there, maybe there. Maybe I'll have it in all 4 corners so you can't miss it. But the whole point is, I want you to jump on, give us a follow, and I'm gonna start sharing, not the training, not anything like that, I'm gonna share what I'm eating. That's it. That's honestly all I'm gonna share. It's gonna be purely focused on the carnivore diet and the weight loss. 75 hard, weight loss. I might do a short daily vlog, like 30 seconds, boom, boom, on there. So I'll pop it in there somewhere and make sure you give us a follow. Yeah, other than that, if you're not following us on social platforms, be sure to. If you don't follow the podcast, I'm talking about this on the podcast as well, sharing the experience, Make sure you check out the podcast as well. I'm going to pop it somewhere here, there, somewhere. Where's it going to go? Who knows? You better look for it. This is what it's like talking to a camera, huh? If you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to. Because maybe you're watching this and hopefully I can inspire some people, you know what I mean? Hopefully some people can take something from this. And you know it's been hard? Recording everything. Like stopping to document. Because I've had full days where I've gone through and I've like gotten to the end and I'm like, fuck, didn't fucking take photos of anything except the photo of myself, which you have to. BT dubs, shout out to the 75 Hard app for warning me because I almost forgot once. And it comes and it tells you, look at this app. So every single day, right, you go into I'm gonna hide my face so it doesn't say focuses on this. I don't know, hopefully you can see that. But every single day you go into the app and it tells you what you're doing. See, this is day 7. Does it show it at the top? Why is it cut off? Stupid iPhone. And you can see each day, one by one. Oh, it's a photo of me, no top on. Oh, I should share that actually. So part of the 75 Hard, you got to take a photo of yourself every single day where you can see your body so that you can see the changes of what you're doing is actually making. Yeah, I'm going to keep you posted. But the goal is 72 kilos. I've made my mind up about that. The goal is 72 kilos. I've already lost a few. This is a 10-week program. I'm pretty sure we can get there. You know what I mean? 72 kgs. It's not going to be easy, but hey, I'm going to look completely fucking different when I get there. That's for sure. And yeah, you know, publicly announcing it because that way I can't quit. You're watching this. I can't let you down. I got you. You're in good hands, I promise. I'm going to do everything I can to keep it going. I'm excited. I'll see you in the next vlog.
Not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center.